we've got fresh peaches where Darian is this morning. Hey, Darian.
Hey guys, yes, now we are here checking out all of these amazing melons, which you guys grow here yourself. Talk to me a little bit about the process of creating melons like these.
Well, we do these in our own greenhouse. We start with seeds. We start the plants in our own greenhouse. And we have, these are 3 different kinds of melons that we grow, a honeydew, the honey sack, and a cantaloupe. And so we start with that point, and then about May the 15th or May the 30th, in that time frame, we'll plant different segments of these melons so that we have them throughout the year as much as possible. They're the best tasting melons because, again, we let them get ripe. They're vine ripened and one of the best tasting melons there is.
When people are shopping for a good melon, what are some of the things they should be looking for?
Well, of course, you don't want to look at anything that doesn't have any marks or anything, any bad things, but just look at the stem on like a cantaloupe, and if it's pulled off there just like that, then it's a good ripe melon. They call it a full slip, so it's like those. Look for that, and then, you know, the aroma, I don't know about that so much, but cut it open and eat it, it'll be good.
What do you think is the importance of people shopping at places like this and supporting local farmers?
Well, not only just local farmers, we support a lot of other local farmers too. We have items in here from our corn growers, some of our peppers are grown in other places, but all of this money is generated here, started here, and stays in Utah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I love a good melon. I'm sure you will love a good melon too.
Yeah, I do.
Well, we'll continue being here throughout the morning, showing you the awesome produce that's locally grown that you can get here at Pettingill's. Back to you guys.
You're making me crave a whole fruit salad, Darian. I want all of it.
I know, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
It's so good here.
So typical. I just want it all.
We're live at Pettingill's Fruit Farm talking all things fresh and local produce.
A peck or a bushel? That's what you have to decide.
They don't have any pickled peppers out there, though. It's
They might have some pickled pepper.
I don't know.
Peter might.
No, this is
Peter
all.
might, yeah.
Got a whole peck.
Peter might have picked a peck.
You got a whole peck of pickled peppers out there.
Good morning, girl.
Good morning. I heard you guys talking earlier, so I found you your pickled peppers, and I also found you some spicy pickled eggs and some frog jam. But there is so much more of all of this here, and we'll show you coming up.
All right, Darian is at Pettingill's Fruit Farm, and she's found all sorts of good things. She found our pickled peppers.
I stand corrected that they had none of that there. They've got a little of everything, it sounds like, Darian.
Yes, they do. And this wall is full of all sorts of things. Some look really amazing. Other things I'm a little scared to try. But tell me, what are some of your guys' best sellers, and what are things that people might look at and think, huh, what is that?
Well, you highlighted the frog jam. That is really figs, raspberries, oranges, and ginger in there. But the #1 seller here is the candied jalapenos. Ooh. Candied jalapenos, the jalapeno honey mustard. Everybody absolutely loves these, and they'll buy.
Because she was
But
just.
all the other stuff that comes in here,
We hear something.
things that, like these eggs, I never thought they would sell, and we sell those in cases also. But people just love them, and all of the salsas that we have, they're all delicious. On the side of the salsas, it will tell you whether they're hot, medium, mild. We have some habanero. We have some that I wouldn't even open up because the spoon melts when you put it in there. It's so hot.
Wow.
It's the Reaper.
How fresh is all of this stuff?
All fresh. It comes within 2 weeks of being made, and it's here to us.
Oh my gosh.
And so we just keep rotating. The other thing is the Bear Lake Taffy. This is made with
so popular
raspberries. And Taffy Town puts this together for us, and we will sell cases of these. They did a new packaging this year, and it's a little bit more in it, but it is a fabulous, fabulous taffy. Then we have all of these syrups. These are made down in Orem.
I love coconut cream syrup. Oh my gosh, so good.
Let me tell you, the best thing, make a French toast with the Dutch crunch bread we have on Saturdays. Ooh. And put sliced peaches over the top with this coconut cream. You will never go back to having plain maple syrup again.
I know, I was gonna say, my mouth is literally watering, and there is so much more that we can show you guys, and we will show you guys throughout the rest of the morning. But Dan and Carrie, does seeing all of this make you guys a little hungry for some breakfast?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that syrup sounds good, and also salsa that melts the spoon when you put it in. I'm not sure what that's going to do to my innards.
Hey guys, it wouldn't be right to have shown you all of this fresh produce without taking a look at the berries. So coming up, I'm going to show you more of this and a delicious sweet treat you're going to want to try.
We have the yummiest produce. So we're going to go out to Darian DeBrule. She is introducing us to the Pettingill's Fruit Farm. Darian, what have you found now? Looks like, are those blueberries
Yeah.
and raspberries?
Yes, we have blueberries and raspberries, and right now we are right in the thick of raspberry season, and these just look so delicious.
These were just picked this morning and brought in. These came from Weeks Berries up in Paradise. These come right off of our property here, just a mile up the road. And the flavor on these are fabulous. Make the best jam or just freeze. A lot of people are freeze drying right now.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so popular in Utah to
It
make
is.
fresh jams and give them out to people, use for your families.
They do it for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. They hand them all out. So.
Oh my gosh. And I've noticed all around here, you guys have different products from different farms and other local growers. Why is it
do.
important for you to not only support your own farm, but others nearby?
It's important because they don't have a venue that we do. And I have probably 12 to 14 different vendors, local growers. This guy is just about a mile up the road. He does these microgreens, also known as sprouts, but I think they're just fabulous. We support Gosner's Cheese up in Logan. I go up there once a week, pick up the fresh curds, bring them down here. And we also have the freezer jam from Weeks Berries. But I have to show you one item that has been gone since COVID.
I'm so excited for this because you guys have been talking about it all morning.
Okay, it's not fruit, it's not a vegetable, but if you open a bag of one of these,
Okay.
taste that, Darian, you just taste that. Can you eat just one?
Oh my gosh, I don't think I can. This is so good.
Aren't they crazy?
And it tastes so fresh.
I know, and these just come straight to us with our label on it. This company is wonderful. There's a cinnamon one, the salted caramel, and the caramel popcorn. But if you open one of these, I turn into a Hoover vacuum cleaner and I suck it all out.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is dangerous. Something you don't want to keep in your home because you'll eat it way too quick.
Well, in our elevation, you don't get any calories from it. So we're high enough that we don't get any calories from it.
Oh my gosh, how many of these would you say you guys sell?
Per day, probably 40 to 50 of these per day, of these bags.
Wow, so you have to keep this shelf stocked.
Stocked. This stocked, the taffy's stocked. This is stocked twice a day, this whole wall. We are continually stocking. The produce is stocked continually. I have 2 workers that all they do is completely clean things out throughout the day, from the rummaging through, hands and different people coming through here, and then we toss out the bad stuff and get everything completely topped up all day long.
That's awesome. Well, what you guys do here is absolutely incredible, and we still have one more little thing to show you guys. We're just gonna wait a couple minutes to do it. So right now, we'll send it back to you, Dan and Carrie.
I wonder where the salted caramel puffs grow. Like right next to the peanut fields or something. They look just the same, so maybe that's it. From one good hair to another.
Yes, well guys, we've been showing you all the produce here all morning, but right now they also have shakes. Tell me how you guys decided to do the shakes here.
This was my dad's dream. He wanted an ice cream shop in the fruit stand. So we started making fresh fruit shakes. So we use Russell Far's ice cream, the hard pack. Takes a minute to make them, and only the fresh fruit. Peaches, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, cantaloupe, strawberries. You can mix 2 flavors. Our most popular one here, Darian.
Drum roll, please.
Yes,
Peach raspberry.
Oh my gosh.
peach
Okay,
raspberry. So
look at this.
Whatever is in it goes on the top. So you've got a fresh raspberry, a fresh peach, and people drive from miles to get one of these shakes.
You said that this is like one of the most popular things. I see why.
Yes.
I see why. And you know a shake is good when it's like overfilling on the top. That's
Yes.
how you know it's a good shake.
So it's 16 ounces, but it's a lot. I do have one customer comes in and he eats 2 a day.
What flavors does he get? The same one?
Yes. 2 peach raspberries.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how he does it, but he does it. But yeah, this was my dad's dream. It's probably been here 30 years, and we'll still have people over at the counter and they'll say, when did you put the shake shop in? 30 years ago.
So I know your dad is no longer here. So when you see this and how popular it is, how does it make you feel to have
Oh,
something
it
like
makes me feel great. Don't ask me about my dad.
Well, he was such a special person. I see
He
him
was.
everywhere in the
Yeah,
store.
we have pictures everywhere of my dad.
Oh my gosh. What do you think people would like to hear about him?
He was a hard worker, and this was his dream, to have bringing fruit and produce to people.
And you guys have made it a reality, and
Yeah.
it has been so fun to be
Yeah.
out here this morning.
So my
showing all
brother
of this.
carries on and stop it.
Oh my gosh, you guys are both crying.
I know, we're both crying. My brother carries on in the field, and I carry on here in the market.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Well, if you guys want to come see what all of this is about, you guys are open Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday, 8:30 to 6:30, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 on Saturdays, and closed on Sundays.
That's
I have
awesome.
to have one day. I'd be on your news if I was open 7 days a week.
That's awesome. Everyone, come support your local farmers, your local produce, all of the good stuff. It's been so fun to be with you guys
Thank you,
here this
Darian.
morning. I
You've
really
been
appreciate
wonderful,
it.
and thank you, Fox News.
Appreciate you guys. Back to you, Dan and Carrie.